After Tropical Storm Philippe's long and confusing journey, the storm has decided to take a turn towards the north, placing the northeast U.S. into Atlantic Canada at risk for yet another tropical system. At the same time, a powerful cold front spreading east across the country was responsible for a major storm outbreak across Texas and Oklahoma yesterday. The cold front will bring rain and normal thunderstorms as it continues east, causing some heavy rainfall threats. But what happens next is quite interesting. The cold front will crash into Philippe and merge into one big storm over southern Canada, causing a snowstorm. Let's start off this video with Tropical Storm Philippe. The storm originally formed on September 23rd. Ever since then, it has constantly changed direction or taken unexpected turns. Just take a look at the animation of its track. Notice how many times the National Hurricane Center predicted it to do something, but instead continued inching westward. This track now puts the Northeast and Atlantic Canada in a collision course for some heavy rain and gusty winds by the weekend. Thankfully, this won't be anything as severe as Hurricane Lee a few weeks ago, but it'll definitely be impactful for some areas, especially Maine. The storm will make landfall somewhere in eastern Maine or maybe New Brunswick on October 7th or the 8th. Wind gusts are forecast to reach 40 to 50 miles per hour along eastern Maine, parts of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and perhaps further inland across Quebec. Isolated wind gusts as high as 60 miles per hour are also possible, mainly along the immediate coastline and close to where the center of the storm makes landfall. The other storm system is currently heading into Canada. A large cold front is attached to it, which extends across the continental U.S. A low-pressure area will be located on the Minnesota and Canada border on Thursday afternoon, with heavy rain from Kentucky to Michigan. As we head into Friday, the cold front will extend from Louisiana up into Ohio. By this point, it's really going to be losing its punch with only some spotty rain showers expected. Things get interesting on Saturday as the front moves into the northeast. The tropical storm will start approaching, causing a surge of moisture to move north. This will cause heavy rain and storms to redevelop, and that rain will increase in intensity as the front starts to bend in a counterclockwise fashion, since Philippe will start merging. This will be happening late Saturday night into Sunday. Heavy rainfall from Philippe will move inland on Sunday, bringing flood concerns to Maine and parts of Canada. Both systems will completely be absorbed, which will allow the storm to grow over the course of the day on Sunday. The strong winds around the deepening low pressure will usher in some colder air, which could bring some snow to the backside of the storm on Sunday and to Monday over portions of Quebec into Ontario. The system will continue to spin around in the same region even as late as midweek next week. It appears that the storm may get stuck in place, which will bring some inconvenient daily rainfall and cloud cover for parts of the Great Lakes and southern Canada. This is an unofficial snowfall forecast from the GFS model. Widespread snow accumulation is possible from Ontario into Quebec, with some of the heaviest snowfall possible across a large region across the border of Quebec and Ontario. Heavy rainfall looks to be one of the threats for some of us as we go forward as well. For today, October 5th, a marginal risk of excessive rain is in effect along the Gulf Coast from Texas to Alabama. The flood risk will remain low as we go into Friday for parts of the Northeast. The biggest flood potential appears most probable on Saturday, especially overnight on Saturday as Philippe merges with the cold front. Eastern New York into the entire state of Maine have the greatest risk of seeing excessive rainfall. And that's all for this forecast. If you did enjoy today's weather analysis, please do consider subscribing. Videos like this are posted regularly to help you stay ahead of the weather. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.